Told you many times that it's excellent news for Catherine, the Princess of Wales, to be seen back out and about once again. And we've seen her now, when you consider the year she's had, on the occasions that she's very much felt up to it. Most recently, of course, at the carol service that she puts together every year for the last 4 years now. That's been a glittering television success. But apparently, behind the scenes, not everything is what it appears with Catherine, the Princess of Wales. Let me explain. Morning, good to see you. Thank you so much for your time today. Hope you're keeping well. Yes, wait, are you waving back? Yes, it's always good to wave. Keep waving. People who've just probably joined think we're all daft, don't they? What's he doing, Daft Apeth? Waving to camera. You want to try this outside when there's a group of people. I know I keep half expecting the sirens to come along, hoof me away, But I think it's good to be daft. I've said many times, laugh at what makes you laugh, smile at what makes you smile. Don't mind what other people think. If it's making you happy, that's the big thing, isn't it? Let's be honest. That's the thing, of course, for Catherine, the Princess of Wales. Literally this year, it's been a very difficult year. And I've said this numerous times. Everybody goes through difficulties every single year, every single day. People get bombshells, as they are called, and that's the problem. You'll have to learn how to deal with them in life. Hopefully when you get a little bit older, I don't know if you find this, you feel more equipped, but nonetheless it still comes as something, as a shock, right? That's the thing. Now, moving forward, as we saw Catherine, the Princess of Wales, ever since that very shocking announcement earlier this year, well, she's tried her best, I believe, 100%. You couldn't ask for anything more, and particularly she's done her duty and her service as and when she can. But what I've been told from behind the scenes is that Catherine really is not any way near in the recovery that everybody's trying to push her forward to be. Now, don't be too alarmed, but I understand this, having had colleagues going through a very similar situation. You kind of have these spurts and these moments of great, I feel 100%, I'm back and that's wonderful. And then you have days of melancholy where you can't believe what you've gone through, what your body's gone through. And the biggest problem, of course, for Catherine is being on the world stage. Everything's scrutinised, from her eye makeup to her shoes, her clothes, everything. Imagine that scrutiny. Now, I've been told that while Catherine will be coming back more and more, this is going to be a very gradual return. It's not going to be 2025 back at full throttle. And this apparently is all with the blessing of His Majesty the King. And the thing is, and this is where she's very lucky, in my opinion indeed, is the fact that His Majesty the King has battled on and carried on pushing forward. And as I'm sure he must have had those very dark days where he thought, I've had enough, I can't be bothered. But duty calls, and he knows that. What he really still wants is for him, alongside his wife Camilla, who also struggles with intermittent bouts of ill health, to keep going. Because, of course, as long as they keep going, then, of course, this gives Catherine and William the chance to literally learn the role, develop into it. But you will have noticed that Prince William is fast tracking into a lot of different areas. Now, this would have been with them together, but because Catherine has good and bad days, he's going it alone. So whatever people think, and this is the back shot, and this is why I'm telling you, you will read this in a few days' time, but I'm telling you first here on the show. The backlash will be, well, what's the point if she's not going to work? For anybody who's gone through an illness like that, and yes, there are many people that have to go back to work, I understand that, but she is in a privileged position and she knows it. But if you can't do it and you don't feel up to it, then really you shouldn't be brought down because of it. And I think that if you see the way it's patterning out right now with William, with the King, with Camilla, and of course Catherine, I think they're doing exactly what they can do for us as great ambassadors around the world. And what you're seeing, of course, is Prince William taking more and more of a bigger lead. Hopefully very soon, with Catherine back at his side on numerous engagements. But I've been told, don't expect 2025 to be exactly where it was way back in 2023. All change as ever in the world of the royals. Neil Sean, Kensington, London.